Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft. I am Zeruul. I'll be your conductor for today's train repping episode. Today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start working on our pit mine. Now, like I'd mentioned before, I've got a few ideas, and I do want to start getting into some more stuff with the redstone. And I think one of the first things I'm going to do is once we get a pit mine going, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use an elevator, an item elevator, to bring stuff back to the surface. So this is over here next to my my little hovel, and I've been clearing out and leveling this here. And if you see this line of torches, this is going to be the general progression here of how we're going to go ahead and be turning this into a big hole in the ground, basically. We're ultimately gonna dig all of this straight down here. It's multiple different chunks, it looks like here, but we're gonna go and start on this end. And what we're gonna start off with is we're gonna start off with a simple, like, 3x3 or so hole here on the edge, and we're gonna use that as our starting point. We're gonna use that to bring that down here. Yeah, this is pretty much what we're looking for here. We're going to use this. There we go. We're going to be putting our item elevator going up here. So the item elevator doesn't take too much. It takes about, 1x3, by however many levels you want to bring it up there. The one I have that I'm going to be using is not probably the most quiet item elevator, but it works, which is the important thing. Before we get into this into a lot of depth here, let's go ahead and go up here and set some of this aside for the moment. So we're going to go ahead and drop all of this stuff in here, except the bed. We're going to keep the bed with us. We got a few torches, sand. This is the nice thing about the newest version of Minecraft here. You can just do this. It's a lot easier in sorting. I got about 54 droppers. We are here at 63. We're going to go down to 5. So we have almost enough there. We can always make some more real quick once we're done here. In fact, just to be on the safe side, let's grab ourselves a water bucket. And get into the hole here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get to digging. You all can watch a fast forward as we go through this here. It's not going to be much here, but maybe you'll see me do a little bit of dying or something along the line here. I mean, stranger things have been known to happen. But for the most part, it is just going straight down here. So, here we go. Here's the time lapse. Alright, we have our initial tunnel here dug down. And let's go ahead and grab what we're going to need here. So I've got a stack of wool. We're going to be using this. And we're going to be using these droppers. Got some extra redstone in case we need some more droppers. These are pretty simple. They're just sort of like a furnace shape, but the bottom center is redstone. So that's all that a dropper is. I think we will need a little bit of that here. And actually, let's do this. Yeah, let's make a little bit of this here, a little bit of sandstone. Because I've been using that at the bottom there. And some more of that. Oh, come on, let's do this correctly. Duke. Like that. Good. Grab the sandstone. Da-da-da. Anything else I'm missing? That should be good. Okay. Oh, that's right. Let's grab a little bit of wood here. I think I need to make a lever, so let's just make some levers real quick. Lever! Plop, lever. Alright. Sandstone, dropper, redstone. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take the quick way down. There we go. Alright, so this should be fairly straightforward. So first thing is we're going to make a line of droppers, which are just going to be going straight up like this, which each, what we do should each feed into the dropper right above it. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's starting to get night out. Okay then, not quite enough. Alright, let's make a few more of these here. If I overmake these, I will have plenty here. 8 should be enough. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's make ourselves a double chest. Now eventually I'll tie this into a bunch of hoppers. But for the time being, this will be good for us here. Alright. Dropper. Oak wood planks we don't need at the moment. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head back to the bottom. Yay! And let's go ahead and sleep. I set a bed up down here. Just to make this simple. Alright. Now, do I have enough space down here to do what I need to do? I do, maybe? Oh, come on. There. I've got an infinite source block behind there, so I can just break that and it'll be good to go. Alright, so first thing is first, we're going to set up this first block here. Which, then, if I'm remembering correctly, not like that. It's like that. Good. Alright. That's good there. Now, each extra one of these is going to have that in there like that, I believe. And let's see here if I am doing this correct. I am not. I've messed something up. What have I messed up? Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Is it... Well, first... Alright, and is it like this? And if I trigger this one here, that turns off. That turns on. Good. It's switching back and forth. That's what we're looking for. The switching back and forth is what's key here. Now, we're going to break this here for the moment. And we're going to come back to that down there a little bit later. So, but for now, let's break that. All right. So, with this, like that, we're just going to go back and forth. One at a time. Like this. So the blocks, whenever these toggle, each will in turn power the block above it, which powers this here, or we'll turn this off, which triggers that. And just back and forth and back and forth. There we go. So the droppers are being powered either directly from the torch, or they're being powered from the block of wool, which is in turn being powered from a torch. Alrighty. Right up like that. We're getting there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this as well, so enjoy. Alright, so we are back here at the top. Now, in order to cap this off at the top, you have to put a redstone dot here, and that should be everything. Now, right now there's nothing in here. Let's go ahead and... Geronimo! Okay. Let's go ahead and place... So we've gotten everything we needed there. Let's go ahead and drop that there. So we get back down in here. So what we have to do then is basically apply a constantly ticking redstone signal to this block, which will in turn cause these to just cycle back and forth. Now, let's break this out here. So we're going to do this by way of a clock. Now, a clock is just a simple way of doing a repeating pulse back and forth. And there is a few ways to do this. I'm trying to see if there's a way to cram this in here, because I want to try and bury the clock so that we don't have to worry about looking at it constantly, although that may not be practical. Alright, let's see here. Let's get this wool out here. And let's grab the sandstone again. Alright, well, let's go ahead and dig in here real quick. And with that No, that's still not going to work there. And that's not going to work there. I don't know if I have enough space. Don't know. Probably should have just left this one up, but it's a habit. Alright, let's just dig some more of this out. And... okay, well, let's go back here. And I've been using hopper clocks in creative. And I set up another... oh, look, redstone. Clock. A classic clock there. And let me see if I can remember... alright, I'm going to be back in just a second. Alright, so I remember what I was going to do here. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple of repeaters. And I think I've found a way to shoehorn in what we're going to do. And I think we need to cook up... let's cook up an entire batch of that there. Alright, so... we're going to go ahead and place this over here. Now, this design is really simple. And do we want to do it this way? Alright. Yeah, let's do it like... let's grab our wool. Like so. And what we have here is we got a torch there. Actually, we need to bring that back one. This to fit correctly. So, torch here. Redstone repeater. And now you see we have a clock. It just keeps ticking there. But we need to increase this to at least a second delay here of 1 tick. So this is now 2 ticks. Otherwise, the torch burns out. Now let's place a lever on top here. Not like that, but like that. That'll kill the torch and will stop this from pulsing. It'll keep a signal applied, but it won't pulse. Now, we're going to go ahead and see here. I've not done this itself in a while here. Let's go ahead and do another one of these. 1, 2, redstone for another repeater. And where is... so we need to apply it into that. I think we can do this here. Alright, so let's see if we can route through this. So that should power that. Yep, there we go. And... redstone. No. One back too far. Had it right in the first place. Yep. Alright, so now this is on. This is off, so this is on, so this is off, and so forth. And let's go ahead and cover this place up now. Like so. So we have just the even surface at level 5 here. And this, we'll leave this be. This will be our toggle to turn this on and off. Dig this out a little bit more here. So anything we do now... there we go. Anything we put in this bottom dropper is going to travel right to the top. So let's just show this here with a bunch of stuff. Random stuff. Cobble, gravel. Alright. Now... and, yeah, it makes a bit of a noise. But you'll see, this is... well, at least it does until they all have started cycling. It's slowly having items go up and up and up. Like this. So what we can do down here is we can actually set like a chest or something next to it and feed it with a hopper or something like that to just have it all suck out directly. So let's go ahead and travel. Let's break that real quick here so we have our safe way again. And let's go ahead and travel to the surface and we'll start checking the chest here. Now, just to give you all a heads up. Whoa. Making some noise there, huh? Yep. So when that lights up, that gets powered. When that powers that, that gets powered. And it just cycles back and forth. Sweet. Now, I'm certain you all have seen item elevators before, but this is just a very straightforward and simple way here. And with the clock at the very bottom, you'll see items are slowly making their way up here. So, it's not the fastest clock, but it is very straightforward to make. And I'm using white wool because this prevents us... Well, we know definitely that we're using this. I use white wool kind of like other people do for redstone, kind of like you comment code when you're designing code. It just helps visualize everything. But yeah, so each in turn powers it, powering the block below it, which powers it, just shoving things up. And this here at the top is so that when this block is powered, it powers this. And that's pretty much it. So, not the fastest, but it is definitely a lot more convenient than having to travel down and, or climb all the way back up from the very bottom there. Definitely a lot more convenient than that. So, there we have it. We have our item elevator. Now, we're going to go ahead, eventually, well, let's go ahead and start on this here, show you what we're going to do next. Like I said, this is going to be all dug out over time. In fact, let's just do this here. And we'll leave this wall intact for the time being, because it'll give us a kind of purchase there. Yep, and just shovel, shovel. Like that. But we're basically going to take this right kind of to the edge. Not as far deep as you could, but overall, not too bad. So kind of like that, kind of in a zigzag pattern, leaving at least one on all sides there, one sand on all sides to give you the edges of the pit. And cut that out there. So, next, you all should be watching this. This is probably going to be released on a Tuesday or a Wednesday if you are watching this. By now, you may have also seen my Feed the Beast episode. I'm going to try and get a few other episodes recorded. I am going to be going to Gen Con. So I leave on Tuesday in the PM here. Geronimo! So I won't be doing any recording for about a week or so as I am on vacation, and what a glorious thing the vacation will be here. Let's go and throw that in there. Yeah. Definitely have to get a hopper or something tied into this. That'll make it so much easier here. Or two hoppers. In fact, let's go ahead and grab that right now. Actually, let's sleep real quick. Sleeping! But yeah, going on vacation, going to Gen Con, where I'm going to be spending 4 glorious days doing nothing but playing games of sorts. If y'all have never had a chance to go, Gen Con is a really fun place each year. I think I've repeated it in the past, but I believe it is probably the biggest gaming convention in the world. I think, was it 30? It was either like 30, 40... Whoa, yep. Tick, 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 I heard you there. 30, 40, or 50,000 people attended last year, something like that. And this year, after all the event, when the events went on sale, most of them sold out in like an hour for like all 4 days there. It's pretty insane there. Myself, I love the Civilization board games, so I'll be playing a game of Twilight Imperium and a game of Advanced Civilization and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm also going to be playing a decent amount of Hex. Hex is a new game for Cryptozoic. It is going to be a how should you say, 2 of those should be good. 2 chests, that's good there. Man, mine just blanked out of me here. Oh, it's going to be a completely digital CCG. Think like you would Magic or Legend of the Five Rings or what have you, but completely digital. So including a PvE aspect there as well, as opposed to just playing against other people. So it looks really good there. I have, it was Cryptozoic has done well with their click, 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 click. Yep, I know you're noisy. I'll have to deal with it. So hopefully once it starts. Yes, that's the thing. When it empties, then at that point, it makes all kinds of noise. So these just point into that. No! Let's go turn the clock off. And that'll give us one more cycle. There we go. I lost my, I lost it. One of my chests went up the thing here. Let's go make another. Dude. All right, let's try that again. So hopper into here. Chest. Anything we put in here should filter right in here. That's good. Dropper, flint, redstone, cobble, pretty much everything. We'll just throw it in here. I'll be using that a little bit here. Don't need that either. And then let's turn on the clock. And it starts to move. Sweet. So these hoppers will just keep on keeping on until this all empties here. So this gives us more of a buffer here. Next, I'm gonna make next episode. We're gonna go ahead and build ourselves a fancy area for the Nether portal, because I need to get some Nether quartz for comparators. So I think we'll put that on top of our base, flatten the hill out at the top, and we'll see if we can get an interesting little design going for that. So I hope you all have enjoyed. If you had, a like or favorite is always appreciated. Any suggestions on anything, please drop them in the comments field. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a great day.